Let me tell you something real. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about how tired you are, how many times you've been betrayed, how often you've been overlooked, underestimated, or pushed to the side. Life, it doesn't hand out mercy for free. But here's the truth. You were never meant to blend in. You were built to stand out. And if you're going to survive in this world, if you're going to win in this world, you better learn how to outsmart it. You better learn how to outsmart it. I'm not talking about manipulation. I'm not talking about being sneaky or cruel. I'm talking about moving different, thinking sharper, living smarter. The kind of wisdom that comes from scars, from nights where you had to cry alone, from days where all you had was hope and a backbone made of steel. You want total dominance? You want to walk in a room and know that no one can play you? Then listen close. Because I'm about to give you 5 rules that will change your life forever. 5 rules that separate the forgotten from the legendary. And if you live by them, you'll never be anybody's fool again. Number 1, control your emotions before they control you. Let me ask you something deep. How many times have you lost something valuable, an opportunity, a relationship, your dignity? Not because of what someone else did, but because of how you reacted. Be honest with yourself. You see, emotions, they're powerful, but they can be poison if you don't learn how to manage them. A man who can't control his anger, his fear, his insecurity, he becomes a puppet, not a player. Life tugs at those strings. People tug at those strings. And before he knows it, he's dancing to a tune he never wrote. But the one who has discipline over his emotions, that's a dangerous soul. That's a man who's seen storms, but still walks like the sun shines only for him. You got to get to a place where you feel everything, but you respond to nothing unless it's on your terms. Control doesn't mean being numb. It means being wise. It means not letting someone's disrespect pull you into chaos. You don't respond to every bark. You are the lion. Lions don't flinch when small dogs bark. You don't defend your worth to people committed to misunderstanding you. You don't let someone else's poison become your mindset. If someone disrespects you, you observe, you calculate, and you respond when you're ready, if it's even worth it. Because when you let your emotions decide your actions, you give your power away. That's what average people do. And you're not average. You're not here to be predictable. You're here to rise, to lead, to dominate without losing your peace. You ever notice how the most dangerous individuals in any room are the calmest? That's not a coincidence. Stillness is a weapon. Composure is control. While others are swinging wild with emotion, throwing punches with no aim, you stand still and you watch, you learn. You strike when the time is right. The loudest one in the room is rarely the most powerful, but the one sitting silently, watching, listening, reading the energy, that's the one you better not ignore. Be that person. People should never know what rattles you. Never let your face reveal your next move. You hear me? That's how you outsmart the manipulators, the critics, the backstabbers. Stay poised. Your silence in the middle of a storm speaks louder than 1,000 words. Emotions are natural, but they were never meant to be your master. Anger, jealousy, fear, those are signals, not steering wheels. And if you let them take the wheel, they'll drive you straight into regret. So what do? You train yourself. You learn to breathe before you speak. You learn to observe before you act. You build your ability to delay reaction until your mind, not your feelings, decides what comes next. You turn emotion into fuel, not fire. You channel your pain into purpose. You channel your disappointment into strategy. And when someone tries to provoke you, you remind yourself, I control this moment. I choose how this ends. That right there, that's where true dominance lives. Let me tell you a secret. Real power is self-control. That's why so many people don't have it. It takes more strength to stay calm than to lash out. It takes more character to walk away than to start a war you'll regret. Emotional mastery doesn't mean you let people walk over you. It means you're smart enough to know which battles matter and which ones are just noise. Most of what angers you isn't worth your energy. Most of what disappoints you is simply redirection from God or life telling you that wasn't for you. But if you're too caught up in your feelings, you miss the lesson. And when you miss the lesson, you repeat the mistake. It's not just about walking away from conflict. It's about walking into purpose with a clear head. Because when you're emotionally out of control, your vision is clouded. You can't see opportunities. You can't make good decisions. You'll trust the wrong people, speak out of turn, burn bridges you might have needed later. But when your mind is sharp and your spirit is stable, you're untouchable. You walk through storms like they were sunny days. People throw shade and you grow in it.